Hello, 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 everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. I've got my wrong lights on again. After my intro, I will go and turn the big light on so we don't have as much shadow happening. Semi-sunny, a little bit of cloud happening. We might be getting some rain, some snow. But you know what? It's 2 degrees. 2 degrees out. +2. End of January. This is weird. +2 Celsius, which means it is 35 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a beautiful, beautiful day out there. So I am just going to go and switch the lights so that we can see without the shadow puppet things happening. I will be right back. You know, it just takes a second. I just have to go around the corner, flip the switch, and we're good to go. There we go. We have better light. All right, here we go. So, what the heck? My tablet is all of a sudden sounding like a big thing of popcorn. Stop that. Wow. Isn't that crazy? What was that? I don't know. Anyway, it's always something interesting technologically in my world. So, I decided that today I was supposed to pull a stick last week. Hey, Anne, nice to see you. I was supposed to have pulled a stick last week for what we were doing today. Hi, Brenda, nice to see you. And I totally forgot. So I pulled a rabbit out of the hat and decided today that I want to do some masterboards. I need a couple because I need some nice boards I want to use them as covers. I know that, I could use them as tags or whatever. So I had this box and I peeled the plastic coating off. So it's really kind of rough. It's going to be fine to turn into masterboards. But, sometimes when you get those cereal boxes and stuff, that plastic coating, it takes a lot to cover them and things just don't want to stick. So I figured I would do one of these bottom pieces, like this one. This is nice and smooth, and even though it's got the circles, I'm just going to leave it this way, and I'm going to do it this way. Hi, Belinda. Nice to see you. Guys, it's +2 here. +2. That is absolutely crazy. It's the end of January. We have plus weather. Okay, so I have a piece of cardboard. It's got a little bit damaged, not really concerned because we're going to be covering it. So I'm going to start by covering it in various papers. I have some crossword or fill it in or something, puzzle book things. So I'm going to use it so that the straight edges are along the edge. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm in a great mood today. Yep, we'll do it like this. Although I would like to have some of the word lists. I think I'll put those on the very top. So we'll use that. I've got this German book with 51 today, damp and chilly. I know weather's really strange right now. I'm just taking the straight edges off because I don't really want straight edges in the middle of the board. So we're gonna put a big chunk here, big chunk there, and there, and over here somewhere. Now I'm gonna make sure I don't have straight edges on these lists of words. Okay, so I've got some of that. I'm just going to rip that in half. We'll use those. Now I'm just going to start laying them down semi-randomly. I think maybe we need one more. What else have I got? I have this. It's very, very little text. and it was a little paperback dictionary. So that'll be kind of interesting. Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you. Sherry has been painting. She sent me pictures of her painting that she's working on. It's coming along awesome. Awesome. So yesterday I went grocery shopping. Came home and, when I grocery shop, I bulk shop. Especially, I went to Costco. So I got things that I could, freezer making stuff. Freezer making ingredients, like, we'll do those. And we'll see if I need any more. Let's start gluing this stuff down. So these four, definitely need to go along the edges because they got straight edge. And then these other things we're just going to fill in with. So Sunday. Yes, it was Sunday. I decided I hadn't made crackers for a very long time. The reason I flipped this over is because it's got a couple of letters in the middle of that. I'm going to see if I can actually keep those. So I made crackers on Sunday. I haven't made them in a while, but I know that I mentioned to you guys that my daughter wanted Ron to make some French rolling pins. So he did that. So in order, I had to test it, right? And I wasn't about to make cookies because I don't need to eat cookies. Just Elmer's glue, spreading it with an old gift card thing. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So he made the French rolling pins, and I had to test it. So I decided I'd make crackers, not cookies, because it would be easier. Well, not necessarily easier, but it would be something more likely to be used than cookies. Well, that's got letters on. We'll do it this side. So I made crackers. The first batch. It's been a while since I've made crackers. So I kind of goofed on the first batch. I forgot to put seasoning in the dough as well as brushing it on top before I bake it. Obviously was not thinking, but that's okay. And I didn't watch them as well as I should have, so they're a little dark, but nice and crunchy. Fantastic crackers. I used firecracker mix. I found the recipe on Pinterest. So basically what it is ranch dressing mix and crushed chilies. So we really, really like that in our house. Oh, I want that. I'll put it here. So did that. Didn't watch them. Nice. They turned out lovely, a little bit overdone, not as punchy as I would like them to be. So then, of course, I had to make a second batch because, you can't have unflavorful crackers. So I made a second batch, and those turned out really, really well. I'm pleased with their crunch and everything, and they definitely have a nice zip to them. Really nice zip. Just checking to see if there's words on that side, so I want the words. So anyway, made the crackers. Got lots of crackers now. Forgot how fast and quick they were. I had a plan years ago where I was going to become the cracker queen with all these lovely flavored crackers. But because the rules for our farmers markets here specify that you need a licensed kitchen, which means they have been in to inspect it and make sure everything's really, really clean. Hey, Nancy, nice to see you. I'm playing Masterboards today and just rambling on my cracker making day. Yeah. So since I couldn't make it a business, I'm not making them and experimenting the way I was. My neighbors really did enjoy it when I was experimenting because I would always take them stuff to try. And I still have neighbors that say, yeah, kind of miss having your crackers. So I used to do like lemon pepper, and I did garlic and basil, and I did rosemary. I did lemon pepper and poppy seed, actually. It was quite nice. So, yeah, that's kind of that. What else is happening? Not sure what else is happening. I've been playing with those watercolors and stuff. I posted the latest one that I actually completed. I like that one, I think, the best out of all the ones I've played with so far. I did fill in, like the one we did on Friday, all the pillars, the one that I had started with the watercolor pencil. I colored the whole blocks with watercolor pencil and washed it out so it actually, they're cute. Yeah, they're really nice together. They really are. And I don't oversalt them, right? Because when you make crackers, they have baking powder in them. And baking powder, one of the main ingredients is baking soda, which is salt, right? Another kind of salt. So I don't, I put very little salt in the mix. And sometimes when you buy spice mixes, not that I buy spice mixes, but if you buy spice mixes, they have a fair bit of salt in them. So I quite often just leave the salt out of the batter, the dough itself, and just use a little bit of salt on the top. Or I put the salt in the middle and don't add any on the top as a rule. Okay, now we're going to start filling in the spaces. How are you, Nancy? It's been a while. I'm still working on my temperature blanket, of course. I'll bring it down on Friday and show you my month of January. I'm crocheting a temperature blanket, Nancy. Every day I get the temperature at noon and take the, whether it's got a wind chill or a Humidex. Of course, it's wind chill right now, no Humidex. And using that as my temperature for the day. And each 10 degrees, I'm doing in a specific color. And it's really funny because I just went out and picked up yarn while we were out yesterday because I didn't have any plus weather temperatures yarns. Well, not the one that I wanted for 0 to 10 degrees. So picked that up, and it's a good thing because it's +2 today. So it's always fun when you're doing a masterboard and using book page as your first layer. The different texts, like the fonts are different. the color of the page themselves is different. You know, you get the whiter ones, the more yellow ones. Well, I may need to rip up some more pages. That's cool. That's cool. This Masterboard, I want to use it for journal covers, this one. Because I like having stiffer covers. You know what? I'm thinking really want these top layers because they're such tiny text. Yeah. So, I mean, when you're doing Masterboards, it's always fun to, you can decide what you're doing with them beforehand, for sure. Look, I have some music page with stuff stenciled on them. We'll rip these edges. Yeah, this is going to be a journal cover. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you. I was just blathering on about my cracker making on Sunday. That's going to add a bit of a punch. I am going to go over this with paint, but I'm going to try and use a translucent paint so that we can see lots of the back. Dealing with eye issues? Oh no, sorry to hear that. That's really annoying when you use your eyes the way we do constantly, you know? Oh, I hope it's nothing too serious, hun. I really do. And you know what? If there's going to be a little bit of a gap, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. And thinking across here. Oh, that's a straight edge. We don't want that. Across there. All right. So yeah, I've really been fixated on those watercolors and doodles because I can just grab my book and pens and take it upstairs with me. I mean, I can pack up stuff and take it upstairs no matter what I'm doing, but that just seems to work really nice and simple and fast. Are your eye issues stress related? I get stress related eye issues. I get this if I get really stressed. Hey, that was supposed to go across the top there. Anyway, I get it's almost like a jelly bubble in the center of my eye, so that if I try and look through that eye, it's like looking through Vaseline. You know, on the news when they fuzz out people's faces when they don't want their faces shown for whatever reason, it's kind of like that's what it's like with my eye. Oh, cataract surgery. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that, Nancy. Especially when, like, you're an artist and you need your eyes, and that's also your way of relaxing and de-stressing. You know, like that's a big blow, not being able to have your eyes for that. Hey, Pixie, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Doing the Masterboard today. I peeled the plastic off from a case of tomatoes. I took the plastic off the... Did I just lose a piece? I did. From a case of tomatoes. Because sometimes when you're using cardboard, like a cereal box or something else with all that plastic on it, whatever you're working on doesn't stick as nice. And I figured that doing a masterboard, trying to cover up as much of the brown as possible, doing a masterboard would strengthen that piece of cardboard that little bit. And I didn't want to have to be going back and gluing things down. Oh, you took a month off for making miniatures? Yeah. But you're still able to do some of your work, Nancy? Like your crocheting or other stuff? I'm just filling in some of these spots now. Then I'm going to put that really tiny text on top. Side I was using this side. Like I say, if I've got some little bits of the brown left, if I cover them, okay. If I don't manage to get them covered, that's okay too. And I think I'm going to go with what I consider neutral colors. You guys aren't going to consider the neutral colors, but to me, they're neutral colors. Blues and greens, because I do a lot of florals, and those are neutrals when I do florals. Also, you know, if you're doing anything else. Oh, good, Nancy. Good. At least you can do something, right? Like that would make me loopy. It really would. Really would. Yeah, the temperature blanket I'm making is really basic. It's just straight single crochet. But of course, I just learned about it and had to do it. So my daughter and I each started one, and the one that we saw originally was just single crochet. So we figured, oh, easy peasy, we can do that. I mean, we can do fancier patterns as well, but single crochet, you know, nice, simple. You do a row a day. You're not really under lots of pressure, you know. So, but I've been seeing all these fabulous ones. And it's like, oh, I really should have researched that one a little bit more. And doesn't matter, Kim. Just put the darn thing down. Put it down. You're covering it with paint anyway. Yeah, amigurumi are hard. You know, those little things. I know it. Okay, I'm going to put a piece there. Oh, yeah, that's a nice little piece. You're looking for sock yarn? Yeah, sock yarns are lovely. I have a girlfriend that knits socks. My sister used to knit socks. I would like to learn to knit socks. I can't maneuver 4 needles. Well, I could probably, but I'm struggling with that. I have another piece of that little stuff. Where is it? Where is it? But yeah, no, I would love to make some socks. Well, here we go. I want a longer piece that'll go across there. I keep saying this is the year I'm going to learn to knit on 4 needles. And I've also said this is the year I'm going to learn to do watercolor. I am playing with the watercolor. But I haven't tried the socks yet. Okay, so I need something long. Let's just rip it kind of like this. And we'll have it go over the edge. Yep. Yeah, like that. So yeah, I'm going to do this with some blues and greens. And then we're going to do some stencils and stamping and things like that. I shouldn't have glued the whole thing, right? Oops. It's okay. You need to go up a little bit. There we go. I need a piece there. Smaller piece there. Yeah. I've seen people do it. The last time I was at the dentist, there was a older lady knitting socks while she was waiting to get in to see the dentist, and I asked if I could sit and watch her. And she made it look so crazy easy. You know, it's like, wow. One day, I'm going to make it look so crazy easy as well. Okay, so I've got a variety of different kinds of papers happening here. We'll just tear this piece off. I can leave the rest. I put glue on the back of this. We'll just get rid of that. All right, I am going to just spread the paint with this card. So I want to do, oh, you know what? I have this nice turquoise. And, okay. I have a nice blue, a nice green, and a little bit of turquoise. I think this is actually that, but it's okay. You do double pointed needles? Awesome. Seriously, one day I will learn. Oh, there's a big bloob in there. Let's get rid of that. Come out. I'm going to be covered in paint. I apologize to anybody who finds that offensive. Oh, yeah, look. It'll still show the stuff behind. I like it. Stick to the edges. Too much counting for you? I don't mind the counting. Really don't mind the counting. I probably have way too much paint on here. That's okay. Way too much paint. I can tell right now. We will make it work. Oh, that's pretty dark. But this is just the background. We're still putting layers on top of this, right? So we're good. Oh, I love the way it's going over that blue, that aqua or turquoise or whatever the heck that blue is. And if I don't get right to the edges, you know, we can live with that as well. Because by the time we're done, I don't know exactly how much of this background we're going to see. Hey, Jan, nice to see you. Awesome, Jan. It is +2 here today. But they're saying we might get rain today too. And it's like, I don't think we want rain with a +2. You know, that could make for some icy roads in the morning. But, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. Reminder, this Sunday, the Feral Artist Group is doing Using Something Vintage. So you can still see words through if you look hard. You can see the music. You can see the puzzle pages. All is good. Ooh, very thick. So I have this paint left. Let's find a journal that is happening or another piece of paper. Let's just grab. Oh, normally I have scrap papers around. I just want to wipe it off on here. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely, lovely. Oh, got lots of paint on my thing today. Vintage antique linens, crochet. Oh, and hankies. Yeah. Some of those are so incredible. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, let's not fold that. That's going to be a very nice colored background. I can see that. That would make actually some beautiful flowers or even some leaves. Good. We'll put that over here to dry. All right, so we've got this. This is what we're working on. Oh, thanks, Jen. To me, these are my neutral colors because flowers go really nice on the backgrounds for that. And again, because this is going to be a journal cover, look at how mucky I am. Sorry, guys. I do have baby wipes someplace handy, or had them someplace handy. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there they are. Way pile. You know, I had this desk so nice and clean about 3 weeks ago. It's gotten a little out of hand again. Yeah. So because I'm going to use it as a journal cover, since I'm probably, when it's done, I might just put a big leaf or something on as the focal point on the, I don't know. But I figure if I do these colors, it's going to be perfect. Just perfect. All right. So I got some of that stuff off. Hey, Shannon, nice to see you. I'm making a masterboard. I glued down a bunch of pages and I did this. Yep, the paint's wet. All's good. Okay, so now we're going to put some stencils, a stamp on it. I I think I'm going to do the stamps in white. I have, this is metallic white. I'm going to use that. And that's what I'm going to put the stamps on with. Now I just have to decide what I want to put the paint on to be able to use the stamps. I think I can use this. I have a piece of clear plastic, vinyl, something. Let's get rid of these. I have no room on my desk. Seriously, bad. So we're gonna move this tea. Normally I have something beside me that I can put stuff on. It too is covered in a whole bunch of junk. So we're gonna, I have some really thick paint on there still. Let's just thin that out. Ron came down here today and he looked at the computer screen. He goes, that's pretty speckled, eh? No, what are you talking about, honey? Have I missed anybody? Hello, anybody? If I've missed you, I'm sorry. You can relate, I know. Okay, I'm going to brayer that out. And I am going to use a stamp like I don't know what kind of stamp I want to use, guys. I have lots to choose from because I'm a spoiled brat. So grab the brayer. You know what? Do I want thin stamps? Let's try this one. Yeah. I can either use this side. Hey, Lucretia, nice to see you. You'll be in the balcony? Awesome. Or I have this stamp. It's a little florally thing, so that, that could be kind of... Let's try that one. So we're just going to schmuck the paint out. Let's try and stay on the plastic, Kim. The vinyl, whatever you want to call this. So drop that in. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can't see it because that's off screen. I'll do one right in the middle this way. Isn't that cute? Yeah, that is a fun stamp. Let's go this way. Like this. Oh. I really like that stamp. It's very cute. Now, I don't want to get too carried away, but I'm really liking this little stamp. All right. Just like that. Guess I need something like that over here, too. Yeah. Okay. Now I have all this paint. Well, that was a lot of paint. Where's the stamp from? Dollar store. And it's part of some sort of set that has leaves. I honestly would like to be able to tell you exactly, Jan. But I mean, all my stamps pretty much are from the dollar store, right? So we're going to put that on here too, because this is cute. And it's going to make some lovely tags. And like I said, I'm going to keep the other half for flowers. I can use that for ATC backgrounds or something. I still have to put that. Don't want to waste that. What am I going to put it on? What am I going to put you on? Goodness gracious. Let's find... I have this. This is my paint background thing. We'll just add some of this to that because we can. In fact, maybe I should just brayer this here. Take a brayer off. That way it'll have a nice little bit of metallic background. You know what? Do the whole page. Do it all. Kim, just use that paint and do it all. Because we all know that's going to end up being something as well, because I don't throw anything out. All right. I think I got as much paint as wants to come off. Yep. Okay, so then I'm just going to, because I'm going to use this for stamps as well, I'm going to have to let's do this. Yeah, I know. It's far and few between. Like, you just have to look. Dollar Tree actually is better for that. And we've got the Real Canadian Dollar Store here. Oh, look, it took a lot of the paint off. That's interesting. Do you have the Real Canadian Dollar Store there, Jen? And we'll just take a baby wipe and clean that. You don't have the Real Canadian Dollar Store. Because I'm finding that's where I get a lot of really cool art stuff from now. They're not exactly a dollar store. They sell all kinds of stuff, obviously, but nothing's $1. Okay, some things are $1, but still. But they sell like blinds, Venetian blinds and stuff. They're all, you know, you can't custom order or anything. So they have blinds and they have yarn. All right. So I'm mucky again. Sorry. So we did some stamps. Let's find a nice, pretty little stencil. Or we can... You know what? I think I just want to use... I don't know what. Think, Kim, think. I don't know what kind of stencil I want to use. Yeah, I know. They started doing dollar stuff and then they stopped. I know. Very annoying. I need a little stencil just to do some little fill in. Or we could just glue down some little flowers. How about if we do that? Let's, No. I want to use a stencil. Guys. Let me just go grab one. Because I had an idea. Okay, so this isn't really a stencil. It's a ruler thing, but I use it like a stencil. How about if I do like some little stars or these swirly things? I think I like these little swirly things. And let's do those in a nice bright yellow. What do you think? We'll see if this yellow. Nice bright yellow. I am going to mix some of this. That is very, very translucent yellow. This one's more opaque. So I'm going to mix them together. Ugh. Of course, it exploded when I opened it. So that we're going to have lots of yellow paint. Okay. I like me some yellow paint. I have a little stencil brush. And I want to do those little swirlies. Oh, I'm going to have to scrub this poor mat. So, I should have mixed that, right? Let's mix it. Let's mix this. Oh, I can only pounce because if I squish, that center of the swirl moves. So this one's going to be an ugly one. Kind of like it. It's not as sharp as I would like because of me not realizing that center was going to move. That's okay because, I can still use that, put something on top of it. Oh yeah, definitely I can make circles. More exploring for you, yeah. It's a great dollar store. Seriously, I love it. That's where I got these metallic markers. Color Factor metallic markers. I think they're 2 to a pack, maybe. I can't remember, but that's where I got those. So I should do the circles in black, Belinda? Is that what you're thinking? Maybe? I could definitely do some black circles. Speaking of black circles, I was watching that Jessica. We were talking about her on Friday, I think, and posted the link for her IG page or something. Oh, smeared it again. It's okay. She uses a lot of like O-rings when she does her embroideries. So, of course, I remember buying Ron a container of O-rings, but he says I can't have them. So I have to go to the dollar store and buy myself some O-rings. Yeah, this is pretty wild, but I'm really liking it. just a couple more of the swirls because I don't want to overpower it. Oh, is a stencil? Some of those circles might be too big. I've got this that I could use as a stencil. But I could also just trace around those. Oh, mucky mark under that. I'll just wipe that off on my pants. Don't know. You guys didn't see that. That's good. I think one here. And then we'll take a look at it again and see if we think there needs to be one more. Okay. I'm thinking I need one more around here-ish. Okay, so I don't have my digitals ready yet. I know we're going to do a draw for a digital today. So what I am planning on is we will do a draw, and whoever wins, you'll get your choice of a floral or a background or bits. And I'll just send you a digital of one of those. Do you think it needs any more of those? I really don't. There is a squiggly pattern on this too. There's all kinds of interesting patterns. But I want this to be not necessarily really, really punchy, but because I'll still be adding stuff to the top of it as a journal cover. Just 1 second. I have a daughter messaging me. She's supposed to be bringing me a flat of eggs. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Lost you guys. There we go. So I don't know. I think I like that. I could go with some black circles, but I don't think I would like to do too much more than that for this. I don't want it to be too overpowering. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay, I've got some black. I'm going to have to use that yellow paint up on something. On something. And I think, too, what I would like to do... Look, I can use the bottom of this glue thing. That's a nice little size. Nice. Okay. Once on there, once on here. Once on there. No, I could do two. Okay. There. There. Yeah, just... I want it pretty easy. Pretty simple. Which is hard on my maximalist brain, but we're going to make it work. Because I don't know what size the journals are going to be, because I make odd sizes. Maybe one here and one there. And I think, it's reasonably solid enough. I don't know. Do you guys think it needs any more? Maybe here. No, there's one there close. Maybe one. I Let's do a couple just off the edge kind of thing. Wasn't expecting my daughter to come this early, but she had gone to visit my sister, so I will have to cut the stream short, guys. I apologize. I need to talk to my daughter. Hey, Andrea, nice to see you. Nice to see you. So aside from this really, really mucky yellow one, this one's a little bit smudged, but that's okay. And like I said, I can always put something over it. I do think it needs a bit of metallic something somewhere. I do have metallic paints. I just have to find them. Bear with me. Do. Or, no, we could do this. Where is it? Where is it? I need like a green or blue. Let's use blue. Because this is going to be sitting until I use it. I have this Crayola blue glitter paint. So I'm going to smear some of this on. It's going to take a while to dry, but you know what? That's going to be okay. It's going to just make it very interesting. And the fun thing about using these Crayola glitter paints, well, aside from the fact that I didn't have to pay for them, they're fun, you know? So you just have to give it a squeeze till you see it coming out into the little brushy things. Yeah. No, like I say, she visited my sister today. So I would like to touch base with her and see how my sister is. Look, I don't know how well you can see it. See, it just gives a little bit of a frost. And this really doesn't come off like normally when you've got glitter, it would come off. This stuff sticks pretty darn good. It really does. So I'm just going in the blue spots. I mean, if I rub my hand over it now, of course, I'm going to get glitter everywhere. But we're not going to do that because we know better. And there's some there. Okay, so I've done it in the blue areas. I also have a green. Do you think I should add some green to it or not bother? Now, of course, you know, I might come in and put some beading on here or some crocheting or something else after. Stitching. Oh, now my sister's messaging me. Oh, hang on, sorry. Okay. Oh, goodness, my family. Sorry, guys. I'd taken some, I did a drive-by souping for my sister, and so she gave the containers to my kid to bring home for me. So there's lots of stuff. She also picked up yarn for me for my texture blanket because I was out of a certain color, and I thought I'd ordered it from Walmart, but it wasn't the right color because their colors on their page are not true to what I got. So, yeah. I owe the kid money. What do you think? Should I add some? See, you can see the glitter now. No touchy. Yeah. So I think we'll add a little bit of the green in the green areas. Maybe not quite as heavy as the blue. This is a great way to add just that little bit of bling. I do have metallic paints someplace. Okay. Oh, rock hard. You know what? I might just have to, there we go. There we go. Just little bits of green. Like you want to make sure that when you put it down, it's wet. Because that's what holds the glitter in place. Did I get carried away? Can you see that? Yeah, okay, I got carried away. So you can see it, the glitter, but they are tinted green and blue. Like, I mean, I can't necessarily show you the way it's tinted, but it really is tinted those colors. So when it dries, like right now, it looks really, really wet. This is pretty much dry, so it's just a little bit of sparkle, right? It's not as heavy as it looks. Oh, there's a blob. We'll get rid of that. So yeah, now I'm covered in glitter. But so I like the way this one turned out. I'm going to leave it as it is. It's got to dry. And I bet you I could probably get 2 sets of journal covers out of it because I'm making small journals now, right? Not the big journals. But even still, I could probably get a big journal and a small journal out of it. So, yeah. Yeah, she's bringing me a flat of eggs. Eggs are pretty expensive here right now, and they get eggs from a Hutterite colony. So a flat of eggs, which is 2.5 dozen, is $8. And they're fresh, right? Like they're fresh eggs. So that's a wonderful thing. Absolutely wonderful thing. So I've got all this wet stuff over here. Let's just grab a hunk of paper or something. You know what? I have another piece of that brown stuff. This, when I peeled this, half of it, it took, this is much firmer than this. It's weird. Anyway, let's just scrape. Where's my scraper? Goodness gracious, Kimberly. We're going to scrape that paint onto this. There it is, back here. So we're going to start with the yellow. That's a beautiful bright yellow. And then we're going to run that through the black. This will be definitely tags or something. Just use this stuff up. That's interesting. Yes, no? And we're just going to scrape up this green. Oh, that black was still really wet. You know what? That's kind of cool. I actually really like that. You guys can't see it as well as I can, but my goodness, I really, really do like that. That is going to make a gorgeous background. I'm excited about that. I hadn't really expected, well, okay. I should have known better. I should have known that black is going to smear because seriously, it's wet paint. But I do like it. I really like it. I'm going to make ATCs out of this. Big glob of glitter. All right. That is going to be tags. Tags or ATCs. You know, I'm leaning more towards ATCs. And then I got this black on here. Let's just use up the rest of this black. It's got glitter in it, guys. Whoop. No. I'm going to add a bit more black. Because sometimes you just want a black piece that you can punch circles or something out of, or a lot of times what I like to do is I cut out thin lines like that out of black and I glue it down that way. So I always like to have some glittery black, evidently, to play with. All right. It's kind of fun. I do have a metallic black somewhere in the back 40 as well. Is this really glary? I didn't even think about that. You know, it's reflecting that light really bad. Okay, so I'm considering this hunk done. Probably going to punch up black holes. Jean and I are going to be doing that junk embroidery next month. So I've been thinking of different things that I can add to the junk embroidery. This actually, I'm thinking if I punch out circles, I could do like stacks and make that a little bit deeper with a hole punched in the middle and kind of sew it on. I have plans. I do have plans. So this one, what am I going to use? You know what? Let's just scribble this here stuff on. And this I am actually going to leave pretty thick because I have a feeling that it could make some really interesting leaves on that junk embroidery. Or circles, or buttons, or I don't know what. I was cleaning. I emptied a bottle of olive oil when I was making crackers on the weekend. So in fact, I ran out. But I'm trying to get the label off the bottle, and it's not coming off for love nor money. All that goo stuff underneath. What do you guys use to take that gooey stuff, label stuff off your bottles? Because I would really like to punch some stuff out of that to use for my junk embroidery as well. Ideas, anyone? I always have plans. I know, it just never ends. Never ends. But because I've got a whole bunch of journals started, some of them definitely need goo gone. I don't know if I've got any goo gone. Okay, I'll have to pick some up. before we start chopping that kind of stuff up. Rubbing alcohol should remove it. I do have rubbing alcohol. In fact, I've got the rubbing alcohol spritz stuff, like the hand cleaner stuff that I could obviously use. And rubbing alcohol. All right, I'm going to try the rubbing alcohol because that I have on hand. I heard vinegar, so I tried vinegar. That didn't work. See, now it's starting to dry. It's still pretty glossy under that light, but it is really starting to dry. It's definitely not looking as heavy to me as it does this way. Exciting, exciting. With a hairdryer? I don't have a hairdryer, Jan. I really have to do some thrift shopping, or maybe I'll just phone the one in the next town and say, hey, note, if you get a hairdryer, message me. But by that time, I'll probably have bought one. Because that's crazy. I definitely need a hairdryer. Definitely need a hairdryer. I don't have any of that orange cleaner either. But I do have rubbing alcohol for sure. Well, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I'm sorry it's a short stream today. Hey, Anina, just saying goodbye because my daughter is popping in. She picked up eggs for me and stuff. So I just made a quick masterboard of a hunk of cardboard. But yeah. So sorry again, guys. I really do need to talk to my child. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, those who are in the chat, those up in the balcony, and anybody who watches the replay. Hugs to you. Oh, we didn't do the draw. Okay, quickly, let's do the draw. Pick a number between 1 and 25. And the closest without going over, I will send you a digital tomorrow. And you get to choose either background, floral, or bits. Sorry. Random number generator. Random number generator. Doop, doop, doop. Between 1 and 25. Anybody get their numbers in? And I will send it to you over Messenger. Those of you. Kathy D, I don't have you connected for Messenger. Are you on Beth's mailing list? Like, can I contact you? Or you just send me a message through either Messenger, IG possibly. And you're on Beth's list? Okay. Perfect. Everybody got a number in? Okay, we got the random. Oh, let's turn not the volume, the brightness up. Okay. There's the random number generator. Let's generate. 19. Closest without going over. Sherry is at 18. Oh, no. Okay, do it again. You guys had the same number. Wait. They had the same number. Let's do it again. Nancy or Kathy, change your number, please. One of you. You're not changing numbers? Oh, Nancy picked 3. Let's regenerate. Sherry, I'll still send you yours, but because they had the same number, we're going to do 2. Sherry, message me and tell me what you want. Background, critters, or bits, or floral. Okay. We're generating again. 24. Jan. You're closest because you're bang on. All right. So again, thank you guys. And big hugs to you all. Jan, send me a message. Let me know what you'd like. Can't even put this down on my desk because everything's covered in glitter. Hugs, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we will talk very soon. You would like background? All right. All right. Hugs, everybody. I will see you Friday. And we're going to be doing watercolor and doodle again. Beth's going to join us as well because she would like to finish her project. So take care. Hugs to you all. I appreciate you. See ya.